On Wednesday night, the Philadelphia Phillies split their doubleheader with the St. Louis Cardinals. And the reason they split, and the reason they didn't win that doubleheader, was blaming it on one man. And I will blame it on one man. It was Aaron Nola. It was Aaron Nola's fault. And I tried. I tried to warn all of you right after the season started that this man would be in for a bad year. No one wanted to believe me. I want to remind you real quick of a scene from Remember the Titans.
What, man? It's on me, man. We party on. Let's go.
Look here, man. All right, this here Virginia. All right, they got problems with,
They don't want us in this.
No.
Oh, man, that's history, bro. It's on me. Come on.
We full tonight, boys.
What? There's tables all over the place, man. What are you talking about?
Well, this is my establishment. I reserve the right to refuse service to anybody. Yeah, that means you too, hippie boy. Now, y'all want something to eat, you can take these boys out back and pick it up from the kitchen.
What I tell you, man?
Come on, Petey, man.
I didn't know, man.
I told you. What you mean you didn't know? What, you think I was playing with you?
Man, he ain't know, Petey.
Louie, he don't want to know. And you pull some crap like that, you better be able to back it up.
Man, let's go, man. Cool out. Cool out.
You see how mad Petey is at Sunshine because Sunshine's acting like he didn't know, even though he was just told? Petey isn't mad that he got shut out of the restaurant. He's mad because you've got this guy pleading ignorance who was told. I'm Petey. I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. We are 9 games into this season. 9. He is 1-7 with a 6.16 ERA. He got the run support, and he shit the bed. And here's why I'm mad. Because Aaron Nola was able to string together all of 2 good starts this season, where he didn't look like complete dog shit. And for a split second, you thought, maybe, right? Maybe the $24.5 million man is going to figure it out. And then the next 2 starts happen. I think the one before this, it was like 6 innings pitched, 4 earned runs. Tonight, he couldn't even get through 4 innings, and he was crushed by a mediocre to downright bad St. Louis Cardinals team. Let's talk now. All those people that were in my mentions on Twitter, calling me soft, saying it was lame, that I didn't want to watch his starts. One slapdick told me, "Oh yeah, how did he word it? How did the In the Alley podcast word it? Then don't watch any of the games, you loser." Do you want to die on this hill still? Do you want to die on the Aaron Nola's a good pitcher hill? I'm genuinely curious. Are we still going to pretend that Aaron Nola's number 2? Because that is my biggest problem with this whole situation. Isn't the fact that the Philadelphia Phillies right now have a $24.5 million albatross that they're saddled with for not 1, not 2, not 3, 6 more years? No. That's not my gripe. My gripe is come playoff time. What do you think is going to happen? You think Aaron Nola is going to get the Taiwan Walker treatment that he deserves? Where the Phillies basically tell him, hey man, we'll see you in spring training. No. Aaron Nola will be thrown out there as their number 2 pitcher. And what do you expect to happen? Do you expect good Aaron Nola? Because if you do, you've been drinking the Aaron Nola Kool-Aid that has been fed to you for years now. Like, nothing against these guys. I'm listening. So, I vowed, and I should have started out like this, I vowed to retire from Aaron Nola starts this season. Because Aaron Nola, and I said this and I've been correct with it, Aaron Nola is an every other year pitcher. 1 year he'll be okay to pretty good. The next year he's going to suck. This year he was supposed to suck. First game of the season starts out, and it was like, this is typical Aaron Nola. He can get through 3 innings, then he starts giving up home run balls. So I said, you know what, I'm done. Mental health-wise, I'm done. I don't need it. And so I go and I help my kid with his homework and whatnot. I'm making dinner, and I hop on Twitter, and I see the stat line that Aaron Nola couldn't even get out of 4 innings. And I went, yep, that tracks. because that's who he is. That is who Aaron Nola is. That is who he has been for years. So at that point, I thought, okay, Aaron Nola's out of the game. I'll click on the game. They're only down by 2 runs. I will now tune in because I don't have to watch Aaron Nola strike out the side in the 5th inning and then give up more home runs in the 6th. I turn on the broadcast, and again, nothing against these guys. What are they really supposed to say? But T-Mac at one point said, well, if anybody can figure it out, it's going to be Aaron Nola. What? No. I don't believe that. I don't. And one of the reasons why I retired from his starts was I wanted to avoid the Tom McCarthy update that we get during bad Aaron Nola seasons, which is, and stop me if you've heard this before, well, you know, John, the Phillies and Caleb Cotham have been working with Aaron Nola in some bullpen starts, and I think they've figured something out with him. And then the 4th inning comes, and he's still giving up home run balls. It's that little glimmer of hope. Now, I understand why Phillies fans don't want to just immediately punt on this. I was one of the few, I feel like, that hated the contract right from the get-go. I didn't understand it. I still think it looks really, really bad. Because you've got some guys coming up from the minors and through the minor league system that don't have a spot. Mick Abel is one of the best pitchers in all of AAA right now. He has done a complete 180. Last year, he looked like the AAA version of Aaron Nola. His ERA was like 6.5. This year, it's like 2.3. He looks really, really strong. Andrew Painter should be, I think, good to go next season. You know, I mean, the Phillies are coddling him with pitch counts and innings limits, but next season, like, he should be good to go. Where does he start? Because right now, there isn't a place for these guys. You've got Zach Wheeler tied up. You've got Christopher Sanchez locked up. Aaron Nola locked up. Jesus Luzardo locked up. So if you bring up Andrew Painter, fine. You have one more year of Taijuan Walker. Everyone's assuming they let Ranger Suarez go. I personally wouldn't, but everyone's assuming they do. But that's done. You're good with the 5 starters. There's no room for Mick Abel. They should have never signed this guy to that contract. But Phillies fans, I feel like they don't want to admit that you were saddled with this for 6 more seasons. So it's like, let's err on the side of optimism. Let's figure out a way that, you know, he can be good. He did it before, right? He did it before. 7 years ago, he looked like a Cy Young winner. 7 years ago. This is what he is now. This is it. He is going to sprinkle in a good start or 2 during the season. No question. But what you saw Wednesday night is who he is for the rest of the season. Because he's shown us that throughout his entire career. And the idea that he is suddenly going to, deserve this contract is a joke. The Phillies messed up. Now, thank God, they seem to have corrected it, at least in a way, by going and trading for Jesus Luzardo, who looks every bit of a number 2, and he should really be the number 2 starter. But it won't be. Because it's the homegrown thing. Oh, we drafted him. He's the longest tenured guy. You know, he's one of the best homegrown pitchers ever. Blah, 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 blah. He sucks. He's horrible. And I'm sitting there arguing with idiots on Twitter about it as they do mental gymnastics to try to convince themselves that this dude is worth that contract and is a number 2. He's not. As the great Habib Nurmagomedov said, let's talk now, as he was beating the shit out of Conor McGregor. Let's talk now. Let's have that conversation. Because I was called every name under the sun and acted like I was a dipshit for saying, I don't really want to watch this guy pitch anymore. And we're now 9 games in, and I'm sorry, but I've been proven right. And it doesn't really give me any joy to do this. I would have loved to come on and say, oh man, I'm an idiot, and post clips and all that, and have a good laugh about it. I've done that before. I did it with the Patty Pimblett video. Hey, I was dead wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. But in this case, no. In this case, we all need to admit. We all need to have a good long look at ourselves in the mirror and say, it's time to exit the cult. Aaron Nola ain't it. And a couple more starts like this, and we're going to be having the question of, should Aaron Nola and Taijuan Walker be switched in the bullpen? And should it be Aaron Nola pitching out of the bullpen and Taijuan Walker pitching in the rotation? Because it's just like, I'm not even watching and I'm pissed off. I can't imagine what people that are actually watching this dude pitch feel. Are you ready to admit defeat, or are you still going to give it more time? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, like, dislike. I don't care. I'm fed up. Go Phillies, though.